All the people out there on that island that day, they don't know who did it. I say big cap, no cap. This is a true cover up. It's been a true cover up from jump. Why? There's too many names involved, too much money involved. Guapino Federale. You got judges, lawyers, doctors, football players, potential NFL football players. We know exactly what have went down if the shoe was on the other foot or if it was the other way around for sure. We know exactly what would have happened if it was four black boys with one white boy and he didn't come back. They would tear that city up finding answers. They'd be under the jail right now. Then you got photos coming out, video coming out. What more do you need to at least make an arrest, question some people, talk to some people? Understand me? So what is really going wrong around here? I tell you what, history repeats itself. They say, same way they did Emmett Till, did him dirty, did him real dirty. Years later, the same situation, different times. In 2026, so we're talking about black men still getting found hanging from trees in 2026. And you want to talk to me about humanity, dog? Humanity? To me, it's looking like humanity is full of hypocrites, if you ask me. Yeah, humanity looking like a bunch of hypocrites, if you ask me, Jack. No cap. Young man beaten, allegedly tortured, allegedly. If you heard the audio call, you know what's up. Some try to say it's AI, it's not relevant, it's not valid. Man, audio engineers done mixed through that thing, cleared that thing up 1,000 times. You hear what was said. New information about that punk chump Bart coming out. You heard the audio. Damn it, Bart. Damn it, Bart. I told you Bart delivered the fatal blow, allegedly. Why you think they had to identify him through dental records? His face was so messed up, huh? Somebody either kicked him, hit him with something, shattered his grill. And people want to talk about righteousness and right and wrong. Shit, this America, they don't care about right and wrong or the truth. Coy Ruiz shot down in the head, 3 times by police officers, by demons who's supposed to protect and serve, but they ain't protecting and serving. And don't get it twisted. Shout out to the good cops out there. The cops doing their job, protecting the people, serving the people like they're supposed to. Black, white, etc. But to you dirty cops, you low down cops, killing, murdering, think your badge make you untouchable, think your badge make you unstoppable. Shoot a man in the head who is no threat. No threat at all. You do him like that, do him dirty. As a police officer, you sign up to protect and serve. They ain't protecting and serving nothing. Shout out to the good cops once again. Respect to them. But you dirty bastards, fuck you. Period. You understand me? Where is the justice? Where is the justice? They talking about peace. Where is the peace? How can you have peace with no justice, man? What are you telling me here? For real? Like I say, new details have emerged in the Nolan Wells situation. I'm going to get into it right now. Here we go, man. 1 second. If you're on TikTok, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Freedom the Alien. Let's get to it, man. We're going to get into this news right fast. Get into some audio as well. Give me 1 second. You got people going off, people on the run. It's obvious to see they're folding. People panicking. They know they're in trouble. They can't hide. They can't run. People talk about karma. If karma is real, these people should be dealt with right now. Talk to me about no karma. Check out this situation right here. So Nolan Wells' family releases update. 1 second. One second. Nolan Wells' family releases update in investigation. Nashville. Nolan Wells' family and their attorney pleaded with the public for more information about his death and addressed the attacks they faced at the National Urban League Conference on July 30th. Wells, 18, went missing. Wells 18 went missing after a July 4th boat trip to the isolated Mississippi barrier island, Horn Island. His body was found days later, but what happened to him largely remains a mystery. Is it a mystery or are they just hiding it? We know what's going on. We know what happened to that boy. Got to throw that allegedly in there, of course, but we know what happened, man. All the evidence points to corruption. All the evidence points to violence, to a hate crime, etc. Any way you want to look at it, it says per D murder. And they ain't made no arrest yet. They trying to hide it, cover it up. So let's get back to it here. Crazy, man. Crazy how they really trying to hide this and cover it up. From stories being incorrect, people lying, time frames not adding up, locations inaccurate. Then you got people attacking the mother, sending her threats, giving her bad reviews at her job, just because she's searching for the truth about what happened to her baby. Who killed her baby? Understand me? Wanting to find the truth and people attacking her for that, that shows you the world we live in, the America we live in. Here we go. Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter said investigators did not initially suspect foul play, but are continuing to investigate. I bet they didn't suspect foul play. Ledbetter, he looked weird anyway. The damn sheriff looked weird as hell anyway. Ain't he a former FBI agent? Everybody's in on the cover up. The sheriff, the judge, the teachers, the lawyers. Of course, the sheriff going to say that. They never say any situation, any case. It's never foul play. It's always accidental drowning, natural causes, accidental hanging. Black folks ain't hanging they motherfucking self, Jack. No cap. Always accident, no foul play, never. But are continuing to investigate. The internet investigating more than them. The people investigating more than them, huh? Heavy. The cops ain't doing their job. The judges ain't doing their job. One of the judges corrupt. Matter of fact, the mother of Nolan Wells just subpoenaed all them bitches, as she should. Turn over the cell phones, turn over the Instagram, turn over the social media, turn over everything, Jack. No cap. You know how much information on them phones, huh? You think it ain't no videos out there? No evidence out there? Text messages, videos. They say certain messages, pictures, etc. was deleted in Nolan Wells' phone anyway. We know it's foul play. We know it's murder. Huh? Know what it is. We got what we said. We say. Say love from China, love from China. Shout out China in the building. Shout out China in the building. No cap, man. For real. Shout out China in the building, baby. Rest in peace, Nolan Wells. Here we go. But you know it's foul play involved. You know it. It's clear as day it's foul play involved, man. What they do to that boy on that island? What torture they take him through on that island? Was it a ritual per se? Huh? Was it an initiation per se? How many more bodies they got out there round yonder? How many more unsolved cases round yonder, man? Open the floodgates up. Open them up. Let it out. And it ain't just Mississippi either. This worldwide, man. Worldwide. Here we go, man. Let's get back to it. Wells' family launched an independent investigation into his death, citing a lack of confidence in Mississippi law enforcement. As the parallel investigations continue, false claims, AI-generated content, and conspiracy theories have spread alongside real developments in the case. Family attorney Ben Crump said July 30 that sick people have been targeting Wells' mother, a nurse, with negative reviews online. How the hell could you feel right about attacking a nurse, attacking a mother? That shows you the world we live in right there. Attacking a mother for wanting to find out the truth about her son. What happened to her son? And people are attacking her for that. Sending her threats over that. Attacking her online at her job over that. Oh, you know Ocean Springs mad. You know Mississippi mad. Why? Oh, because they don't want to be put out there. They don't want to be put on Front Street. That's why. It'll ruin their image, ruin their clout. That's all they care about, their image, who they are. You understand me? They money, they guapino, they federale. They could care less about Nolan Wells. They weren't his friends. It was a setup to get him wet out. How the hell they his friends? They didn't call the people to come get him. They didn't call his mama right away. Hey, something happened to Nolan. It was an accident. We didn't mean to do it. Something went bad. They try to cover it up, hide the body. You heard what the first autopsy report said. Rapid decomposition. So they couldn't see no bruises, couldn't see no real evidence, but they saw that mark in the back of his head, back of his neck. Similar to rope imprints. So what they do, beat him, allegedly, then hang him, allegedly. Finished them on the boat, etc. If it wasn't no foul play, why they take his throat? Huh? Why they take his neck? Huh? Why they take his brain, certain body parts, what they hiding, what they covering up? Come on, man. Crump announced that the family has obtained the full audio recording of a distress call made by the boat. I will be playing that audio. I've heard it. I'm sure you've heard it, etc. Wells reportedly traveled to Horn Island on to Ceto and has retained audio engineering experts to review the call. He said the family is also consulting with oceanic engineering experts to get a greater understanding of how the tides and weather could have affected where Wells' body was found. Crump said the team is also hoping to get more information to Dr. Roger Mitchell, the independent medical examiner who conducted a second autopsy on Wells. Mitchell was unable to determine the cause or manner of death, in part because he could not inspect some parts of Wells' body, including the throat and larynx, which may have been kept for additional investigation. You know why they kept it? They kept it to hide it. If they would have sent the throat, it would have shown per evidence of per D murder. You know it. I know it. Stop playing here. Stop playing here, baby. That's why they kept the throat. Exactly. What it would show, strangulation, maybe a hanging, a lynching. How many people was there? How many people observed? Rumor, speculation, news going around. They did some horrible thing to him. Did him dirty on that island, man. It came down to jealousy, envy, and hate. Arrest everybody. Katie included, whoever included. His black friends, Javon, Trayshawn, whoever, dog. We go. Wow. Crump spoke alongside family members of two other black teenagers who died this year, Daniel Irving and Tyler Smith. Rest in peace, Daniel Irving and Tyler Smith. Damn near same situations. Black boys hanging out with some white friends, end up dead, never make it back home. Never make it back to their family, their mama, their daddy, their sisters, their brothers. Life taken. Both 18 died after he drowned at a North Texas lake in April. And Smith, also 18, died of a gunshot wound on July 4 in Lexington, Kentucky. Attorney Lisa Parks said the team has been getting over 100 calls each a day and encourage anyone with information to reach out. Attorney Eric Hertz said the legal team is also working to reach an agreement with District Attorney Angel Myers McClareth to allow them to jointly investigate cell phone evidence in the case. In previous interviews, Wells' mother, Christine Wansley, has said she believed it was suspicious that her son's phone appeared to have no Snapchat history from the day he disappeared, and that there were discrepancies in the location data she observed while searching for Wells. There's so many discrepancies around there, dog. You understand me? Subpoenas were recently issued to Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Life 360, Snapchat, and TikTok for data from Wells' accounts. Good job. Good job by the mama and the daddy. Put pressure on these bitches. Don't let them sleep. Don't let them rest, right? The world ain't gonna let them sleep. The world ain't gonna let them rest, period. Come on, man. The subpoenas come after letters were sent to Wells' friends, their families, and local officials, instructing them not to delete any records and notifying them litigation is reasonably anticipated, the outlet reported. You damn right, subpoena their asses. You need to see everything. We need to see everything, period, man. All that information is on now. Phones, Snapchats, etc. Here we go. USA Today has reached out to Wansley's attorney for more information about the letters and subpoenas. Nolan Wells' family, friends detail online threats. You telling me they getting online threats? They receiving online threats? And they killed her baby? Her baby missing, dead? And this world's so sick and messed up and diabolical. They sending his mama threats, his friends and family threats. What type of world do we live in for real? I'll tell you what kind of world we live in for real. The devil's world, God's universe. I repeat, the devil's world, but God's universe, Holmes, period. You know it. I know it. You want to talk to me about humanity once again, dog? Everything corrupted when man or woman touch it. You need me to say it again? Say it again, huh? Everything corrupted when man or woman touch it, period. Here we go. They getting online threats. And she just lost her baby. She just lost her baby. They just lost their friend. Huh? People mad because they want the truth. Because they searching for answers. They ain't just laying down, giving up. Saying we give up, forget it. That's what you mad at? Keep fighting. Keep fighting, man. Wow. Wells' parents also addressed the attacks they faced as the family searches for answers. Wansley has been targeted by a harassment campaign that has left bad reviews for her in her workplace. She's also received threatening messages and harassing mail. A parent can't grieve when you have people attacking them, attacking their jobs, attacking their character, just attacking them, period, said Wells' father, Elmore Wansley. Like, where's the empathy? There's no empathy in this world, obviously. No compassion in this world. Or I guess it's a pick and choose world for real, right? Wow. Several of Nolan Wells' friends have also said they've received threats. Ashley Cole, a Chancery Court judge whose son was on a boat trip, said she deactivated her social media account due to threats were directed toward her whole family, including her young children. Cole's son, Warren Hudson, also said in an interview that the family had gotten thousands of death threats, prompting him to skip Wells' memorial service. What you there for anyway? Nobody wants you there, Warren. You a snake, Warren. You dirty, Warren. Huh? See it all in your face. See it all in your spirit, my boy. You a wicked nigga, period. How much was you hating on Nolan Wells? Huh, Warren? You, Bart, Eric. Who else? What's the other names? You had real hate for him, deep down jealousy. You understand me? Talking about he's scared of getting death threats. Motherfucker, you still alive, Jack. No cap. Nolan ain't here. He gone. Huh? You could give a damn. You ain't got no emotion. You didn't care about Nolan Wells. You weren't his friend. You damn sure wasn't no best friend. Huh? Type of friend leave his friend on the island. Huh? He died and y'all try to cover it up. That's how you know it. That's how you know it's foul play involved. You know they wrong. No, they dirty, man. No cap. Mississippi get real wicked. Mississippi get real wicked. You got a lot of blood on your hands, Mississippi. You got a lot of blood on your hands, Mississippi. Not only Mississippi, though, the South, the North, East, West. The whole world got blood on their hands, man. But Mississippi, you real dirty. You real dirty. They've been covering up murders for years. You know it. I know it. Talking about he didn't want to go to the memorial because he was scared. Bitch. You should be scared, no doubt. Was y'all scared when y'all was beating on Nolan Wells, allegedly? Huh? When you and your people was doing who knows what to Nolan Wells on that island, allegedly? And the time frames, the time stamps don't add up. They in certain locations for an hour damn near or more. What was they doing then? What was they going back and forth to? How long did they keep his body? You understand me? You wasn't no friend. You was an enemy. You wasn't no friend at all, boy. You was an enemy, per devil. You hear me? Bart Edmonston Jr. And you know Bart, there's a lot of things going around Bart right now. Bart, the same name we heard in the audio about Bart, right? You understand?